Hey friends, welcome back to another video. So listen, it has been such a long time since I did a skincare routine. So tonight we're obviously gonna take this oily, greasy face off. We're gonna do step by step my nighttime routine, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and show you guys my morning routine. And I also want to tell you how I feel about each of these products as I use them. So sit back, relax, and let's get into today's video. Okay, so up first I am going in with my CeraVe Hydrating Foam Oil Cleanser. So I have become that double cleanse shawty. And so what I really love about this hydrating oil cleanser, because I do have dry skin, is one, it does a really good job of taking off my makeup and sunscreen that I've been wearing daily now. And it doesn't dry out my skin. And I just really like using this. I just really like the way that my skin feels from doing this, and I just feel like it works out better than me using cleansing balms and whatnot. And it's affordable. I bought mine at Ulta. It's not super expensive compared to the other cleanser that I'm using right now, but yeah, it just does a great job of just getting stuff off as a first cleanse. And honestly, while my face is still wet, I'll just go in with my next cleanser, which of course is the Youth for the People cleanser. Y'all know I never get technical with the names, but it is linked in the description box down below, which is just a gentle all-around good cleanser in my opinion. And just like my shampoos, I'm starting to get into the habit of letting my cleansers sit for a minute so they can actually do what they are supposed to do, and not just apply it and rinse it off immediately. I need to make sure it is getting everything off of my face. I don't want to wake up, wash my face tomorrow, and still be getting remnants of today off. So I do let it sit for a little bit. And then of course I'm going to rinse and use these wipes that I got from Amazon. I don't like to use paper towels when I'm cleansing my face because they're a little rough in my opinion. These are inexpensive to me, and I don't like using washcloths anymore. So if you're interested, these are also in my Amazon storefront and linked in the description box down below. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because I had that makeup on, I'm really debating on if I should do another cleanse. I'm just not trying to get too close to the hairline because my hair is straight. But like I said, I don't want to wake up and still have this on my face. So immediately after cleansing, I feel like I've gotten everything off of my face. It doesn't feel too dried out, but let's go ahead and get into the next step. So I have been going in with this Neogen essence instead of using a quote-unquote toner. And honestly, I'm not an esthetician, so I don't know if I am applying these in the correct order, but hear me out. So this essence just really, I can feel it soaking into my skin now. At first I was just applying it, but when your face is somewhat dry, applying this, you can just really work it into your skin. And I just feel like it makes whatever skincare I use afterwards, it takes it up a notch. Seriously. And it gives your skin a glow. I don't know if you can tell. It's not just because my face is damp. It's actually the essence. I don't know if I am supposed to use this afterwards, but it's what I've been doing and I feel like it's been working. Hear me out. So this is the Daily Refining Milk Peel. If you aren't familiar, I picked this up during the Sephora sale and I didn't start using it right away. By the way, this is a routine that I've only been doing for a couple weeks, but I just like the way my skin has been feeling. So I spread that in my hands, rub it together, and then I apply it to my face and neck and really make sure like I'm working it in. And you know, I had the impression that because it was this milk exfoliant that it wouldn't be as drying. Turns out that was a lie, because what I started to notice when I was using it in the mornings, because I switched up my routine, but right here, right in the crack of my nose, it was starting to get really dry. And I know it was also the change in seasons, but it was more so once I started incorporating this into my routine. So definitely feel like it is exfoliating and doing all those things. It's just not something, one, you use twice a day, but two, it's just not super hydrating. It makes my skin feel like so supple. I feel like it has really good bounce back, and it's a little tacky. But anywho, real quick nighttime routine for real. And now I'm just gonna go in with my Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. And this is really it. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll also put on my Tatcha serum. But I don't know, I just kind of feel like it might be too much because it is like a retinol. I always forget it every time I say it, like alternative. It is a retinol alternative, and it says you can use it twice a day, like every day, but I still don't want to. I don't want to do too much with my skincare routine. So this quick and easy, simple nighttime routine. As far as this mask go, I don't really know if there's anything extraordinary about it. When I do wake up in the morning, my skin still has a glow to it, most definitely. It has Maki vitamin C, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. So, you know, dry skin girly, I'm trying to, you know, juicing, plumping up the skin and all that good stuff. So this is what we are looking like at the end of the night. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. We got some hyperpigmentation. This popped up about a week ago. This has been underneath my eye for a couple months. We're working on that. This is a new one. I think since I've been wearing my hair straight and wearing my do-rag, this has popped up. So this has been here almost 3 weeks. So, you know, we have some things that we're focusing on, but yeah. Well, I'll see you guys in the morning. It's morning. And for cleansers, I'm just going to use the same 2 cleansers that I used last night. I told y'all double cleansing is really my jam. My skin still feels so soft, and I guess that's what I like about that moisturizer. But honestly, what facial cream overnight mask moisturizer doesn't leave your skin feeling really soft the next morning? If it doesn't, why are you using it? So what cleansers do y'all use? Because I feel like everybody and their mama is on this superfoods cleanser, and yes, I have been using it for years. It has become a staple in my stash, but you know, I know there are other cleansers out there, and I don't want to break anything that isn't broken, because this really does work for me. I really do like this cleanser, but it breaks the bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's expensive. So yeah, comment down below and let me know what cleansers you're using. I have dry skin, you know, somewhat aging. You know, I'm closer to 40 than I am 30. I need something kind of gentle, but I just really need my skin to be clean. Even though I did all that moisturizing, as I'm like rubbing this in by my nose, I can feel dry patch, like right in here, right in this crevice. And that's from using that exfoliating toner. But I'm not complaining, because the skin looks good. I'm just saying that's what it's doing to my dry skin. And this used to be such a problem area for me. In high school, I literally had kind of like a raccoon, well, I don't know if it's a raccoon mask, but it was like dark around my nose and underneath my eyelids, which still gets kind of dark sometimes, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Remember, pat the face dry. Whew, last night I was rubbing because I was trying to get that makeup off. I'm not gonna lie. We're patting today. Whew. So fresh, so clean, so fresh, so clean. Can't wait with it. Ow, 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 ow. This next step I'm gonna show y'all, but I've only been using this for like a week, so I can't give you like a full review on how I feel about it. But Project E Beauty sent me this LED mask, so I'm gonna use a red light for 10 minutes and then we'll come back and finish up my morning skincare routine. Luke, I am your father. I've never even seen that. Okay, 10 minutes is up, we're back. My skin feels dry though, because of course I've been sitting there. I just used a cleanser and I put nothing else on my face. So of course we're gonna go in with my Neogen essence. And I was really thinking about my nighttime routine, and I feel like maybe I should switch it up and use the milk exfoliator before this. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I've been going back and forth because I don't know, you're supposed to like layer your skincare, especially serums and things like that, from thinnest to like heaviest. And I just feel like the toner would work even better if it was used like a toner and before I applied everything else on my skin. So I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Again, this essence, tacky, okay, ready to absorb my next step, which is the Brighten TXA from Pharmacy. Trying to really focus on getting rid of these dark marks and hyperpigmentation. My skin is just so easily like discolored. Like I can't get a pimple or a bump on my face without it scarring. So I've been like that my entire life. I don't feel like I have sensitive skin. I just scar very easily. So I feel like I'm using all the right products to try and tackle that. And I do feel like my skin looks brighter and definitely more supple these last couple of weeks that I've been actually sticking to a routine, because I don't usually stick to a routine very well. If you know, you know. Skin still feels a little dry, so I'm gonna go in with my Cactus Oasis serum from Youth to the People. I have really stopped using this for a couple months, and just was going straight into like my moisturizers and things. But with the weather and the air being a bit drier, I just feel like my skin just needs this extra boost in the AM. For my everyday moisturizer, I've been using Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. It's, you know, Kiehl's, which I really like. I don't use much. I only use a little bit, goes a long way. And I just really like it. I don't know what's so great about it, I'm gonna be completely honest, but my skin feels so good from using it and soft. That's all that matters. My skin has a tendency to get like textured, especially like across my forehead. Make sure I'm getting this in these good old deep smile lines. I gotta stop smiling so much, y'all. So I'm going to let my moisturizer sit for a little bit before I go in with my SPF, but I want to also talk to y'all about some products that I use occasionally or products that I don't really use anymore. The first product I want to talk about is the Topical Sealed. All of these products are from Topicals, I believe. So I used this for a really long time. I would mix it in with my daily SPF and like apply it with a brush all over my face. And I really liked the way my skin felt, but this works best for people that have deep scars, like pock marks, like you can see like indentions and like scar tissue, like those type of deep scars. I will say that it did work really well for underneath my eyes. It like not filled in the fine lines, but it made the texture, because it can get a little dry and flaky. It really helped with the texture, and it brightened my under eyes, honestly. And when using it with makeup, it was like a really good primer because it still has that primer feel. So for me, it just isn't something that I necessarily need or really benefit from anymore. I had a scar here that I was trying to get rid of. I'm thinking like that was back in August. And for the most part, it's gone now because now I have new ones. But I was using this every day because this launched in August. And I saw a slight difference. But it does contain peptides. It contains retinol, which is really great for fine lines and aging. And it's a medical grade silicone. So I will still reach for this when I know I'm putting makeup on and like doing that first thing in the morning. But as far as using it daily, like I was when I was first trying it out, no. Also, you would have to use this daily for 8 weeks to really see results. And the deeper your scars and things are, the better results you'll see. So yes, topicals is very much a like medical grade type solution to skincare. So if you don't really have the problem, I don't think you really see the benefits. So the next thing I want to say is I love these faded eye masks. Same deal. Before I put on my brightening, my under eye serum. Is it a serum? I don't even see it right now. Either way, before I use that, I will use these occasionally, not as much as I used to. I probably use these like twice a month, honestly. But I never really use them to depuff. I don't really get puffy under eyes unless your girl has been asleep for days or just cried myself to sleep. But of course, I use these to fade the dark marks and dark circles underneath my eyes, my eyelids. So I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. I feel like a lot of people feel like this is just trendy and people are using this, you know, because the internet says to use it. But personally, in my opinion, I really do like these eye masks. I will use them twice before I like dispose of them, just because I don't know if they depuff. They are said to, but they have like caffeine and things like that. So this is something that I definitely recommend and keep in my stash. And of course, we've got some hero pimple patches. Y'all, I love these things. They have so many different ones out on the market, but those do what they need to do. They even have hyperpigmentation ones that I've seen. I don't really know if I want to try those because I have so many products and things working on my hyperpigmentation that maybe in the future I will, but right now I really don't see it. I did not mention last night what I use on my lips, but baby, my lips are dry right now. So of course, I'm using the Fenty Plush Pudding. I use this morning and night, just like that. So now for my final step of my skincare routine, I use the Innisfree Daily UV Defense. It's SPF 36. Just use, you know, 2 things like that. I probably need a little more, but that's it. And like I said, I like this SPF because one, I feel like it's inexpensive in my opinion. Of course, it's not like $8, but I believe it's like 13 or 16. I like it. No white cast. It smells like sunscreen, but it's been getting the job done for me, so I can recommend it. But yeah, this is what your girl looks like. Come back in about 2-3 more weeks and I will give you guys a full review of that Project E Beauty LED mask. But until then, it's been real. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.